Good morning and welcome back to Heartfulness Masterclass Day 3. This is the final session of the 3-day Masterclass series. Hope you enjoyed yesterday's session. The Heartfulness Masterclasses is being broadcasted by Heartfulness Center of Excellence, Pune, exclusively for INOX Leisure. During the first 2 days, we learnt about the aspects of relaxation, meditation, and cleaning techniques. Today, we shall understand how to connect ourselves with our deeper self. Before we begin today's session, let us ensure that you are sitting in a comfortable position, allowing you to attend the session without any distractions and disturbances. Once the meditation begins, all participants are requested to continue to keep their eyes closed. After the meditation is over, you will be prompted, "That's all," post which you may open your eyes gently. By following this practice, we can have the best experience possible in this session. During the sessions, if you have any queries or questions, kindly note it down for the live chat at the end of the session. With this small note, let us begin Heartfulness Masterclass.
Namaste and hello everyone. Welcome back. Today is the third and final masterclass in this series. In the past 2 sessions, we had practiced relaxation and daily meditation with transmission. This was to connect ourselves with our own heart. We also practiced cleaning, trying to remove the impressions that hinder our connection with our heart. Today, I would like to explain in detail how we can create the conditions that will nurture the inner connection with our heart. It is easy to create the condition, the connection, but also it's, I think, equally simple and easier to keep nurturing and making this connection stronger. The process is very simple. Let's understand what happens. Generally, after meditation, the deep state of meditative consciousness, also called samadhi in ancient literature, lasts for a few seconds or few minutes. How to make it possible that this high level of meditative consciousness rests with us, for longest duration possible during the daytime? I will explain and then we will meditate together. Our practice of meditation must result in meditative state. Even when we are not meditating, that is, when we are at work or going about our daily activities, and especially while sleeping, the meditative state must accompany us for longer and longer durations of the day and the night. So, how to foster this? The key to that is to create a cycle of constant connection with the heart. How do we create that cycle of constant connection? First, we start the day with morning meditation. So as we wake up, we try to offer to our own self a kind of a reminder that yes, I'm going to meditate. I like to connect with myself. It is like auto-suggestion to yourself. And as we remember to unite with our heart, we are setting the tone and direction for our day. Next, the cleaning technique. It is ideal to do our cleaning at the end of day's work, because during the day we acquire many impressions in the form, as repetitive thoughts, emotions, inner disturbances, etc. So we want to remove them so that we clear our inner space, our heart space. Finally, at bedtime, just before we sleep, we do a short meditation, a prayerful meditation, We meditate for a few minutes, bringing our attention to the light in our heart, like we do in the morning. And we set our intentions, which is to be attuned to our heart at all times and be one with the highest potential that is within us. If possible, you can scan through all the day's activities, see where we went wrong, see where we need to improve, and resolve at that time through this meditation in a very subtle way, in a very gentle way, how not to repeat the same mistake again. This resolution is improvement. And such constant improvements in ourselves makes us better and better all the time. This is what I would like to call it as continuous improvement. So, at bedtime, we kindle our longing for this inward connection to deepen, knowing that the guidance we need is also within our heart. Our heart is now our guide. As we go to sleep, this connection continues in our subconscious, making it easier for us to meditate the next morning. Thus, we are also able to make use of the idle, unproductive hours of sleep. Sleep, no doubt, gives us rest. It helps us recuperate our system at a physical level. But now, we are trying to make use of these hours of sleep to our better advantage in improving our consciousness. In Yoga Shastra, we call going from susupti or deep sleep into turiya state, the fourth condition which is highly described. Maybe in future we'll be able to discuss more on turiya and turiyatit conditions, or the fourth and the stages lying beyond the fourth state. Anyway, first thing we do in the morning consciously is to connect. And last thing we do at bedtime is to bring this conscious connection with ourselves into the subconscious while we go to sleep. And over time, through repetition and through fashioning a routine, through the cycle of connection, we expand our capacity to be attuned to our heart and the highest potential within us at all times. That is also why I recommend that we got to fix a regular time. We should set aside a regular place for daily meditation or practice. Routine helps tremendously. It is like establishing a biological clock in our system. Okay. So dear friends, now more than ever, let's meditate together. Gently close your eyes. We'll be meditating now. Please sit with the same comfortable posture you are in, with your attention drawn very gently towards the heart. Think that the source of light which is already present inside my heart is drawing my attention inward. It is pulling my attention inward. If thoughts do arise, just gently remind yourself that we are in meditation, meditating on the source of light. Let us rest our attention in the heart. Feel the longing that is there in the heart to be one and the highest one can be. Call upon this deepest self for guidance. Try to go deeper within. Once this process of meditation is over, I will say that's all. That is when you open your eyes. So let's meditate.
Congratulations to all the participants for completing the 3 days Heartfulness Masterclasses by Dr. Kamlesh Patel. After understanding the various aspects of the Heartfulness way of practice, you may now begin with your daily practice as prescribed. It is recommended that you meditate one-on-one with your Heartfulness trainer on a regular basis, either face-to-face or remotely. You may also use Hearts app that is available on Android and iOS platforms for remote meditation sessions with our Heartfulness trainers. Let us now see how we can use Hearts app in the next video.
Hello everyone. This is a quick video to just go through the Hearts app. So I've already installed this app on my mobile and I'm just opening it. It welcomes me as guest. If I would want to log in, I can actually go to the login section and using my credentials, I could actually log in. I could log in through my Google or Facebook account as well. So right now I'm skipping and I'm coming back to the screen. If let's say I'm a new person, new to Heartfulness and want to go through the master classes, I can get into the master classes section. It has introduction and day 1, day 2 and day 3 master classes with Daji, right? So that's the master class. And then you could actually I could meditate with the trainer. And this is through the meditate with the trainer option. Again, here it asks various questions like, have I already completed the master classes with Daji, or have I completed 3 sessions with the Heartfulness trainer, or do I want to take master classes, right? So I can actually select the one of the options and go ahead. It'll then asks me how many people are meditating with me, and then connect me with the trainer. So that's meditate with the trainer, which I can actually use to enhance my practice. Guided practice, introductory session. So here you would see that all the practices, that is relaxation, meditation, cleaning and prayer. So it's available here. So this I could use for my daily practice. So it's guided sessions that are available. And under the lifestyle section, you could actually see that there is this stress detox, fear detox and anger detox, which will help us improve our lives. So this gives a quick view of what all facilities are available. When you get into the more section, you will see that you could actually seek support through the help desk as well. So this is a great app to help us strengthen our heartfulness practice and help improve our lives. So happy using the Hearts app. Thank you very much.
This video will help you understand how to locate a Heartfulness trainer and Heartfulness meditation centers near your place of choice. On the internet browser, visit the page heartspots.heartfulness.org. On this Heartspots webpage, enter your location and click on the search button. Based on your search, you will be shown a list of all Heartfulness meditation centers and Heartfulness trainers, along with approximate distances from your place. Heartfulness Heartspots are also visible on the map. We hope that this shall be helpful to you in your spiritual journey. Heartfulness Institute also publishes a monthly magazine covering topics under spiritual, wellness and lifestyle areas that is made available in both print and digital versions in English and Hindi languages. You may subscribe to this magazine online. You may also choose to gift a copy to your near and dear ones. Good morning, everyone. Before we begin with the question and answer session, I just have, one announcement to make. We understand that in a limited time span for the question and answers, it may not be possible to address all the questions that you may post on the YouTube chat box. So what we have decided is to organize a panel discussion for you all, which will happen tomorrow, that is Sunday at 11 a.m. The details of which will be shared with each participant uh, so that you all can join. It will be in a similar format. Secondly, let's take a pause quickly and hit the subscribe button to this channel so that we are able to get the updates, latest videos which guide us with our daily practice, certain videos which are going to help us for answering certain questions. So there's a lot that happens on this YouTube channel which will be helpful to each one. So do subscribe the YouTube channel. Thank you, and we can start taking questions now. You may start posting your questions on the chat box and we will take it one by one. Also, those who are interested in joining tomorrow's session, this is just for us to understand how many of you all are going to join, and it'll help us arrange for the logistics better. You may post on the chat box if you're interested to join or willing to join tomorrow's session at 11 a.m. Tomorrow's session will be a panel discussion session with experts from Heartfulness. Okay, I see the first question. Best time to meditate, or best time for meditation, please. Um, so, as even in today's session, Dr. Kamlesh Patel did mention before he began with the third session that what we learned in the last 2 days, the best time for meditation is in the morning, as soon as we wake up, freshen up, and before we begin our other activities. It's best to meditate and then begin the day. It completely sets the tone of the entire day, and it changes the quality of our daily life. The second element, which is cleaning, which is not asked in this question, but just since it's relevant, the second element, that is cleaning, should be done as soon as we finish our day's work in the evening and when we return back home. Preferably, even before we have dinner. It'll help us, remove all the impressions and accumulations throughout the day. And then today's session, which is we meditate at bedtime for about 5 to 10 minutes and establish a deeper connection with our inner self. Thank you.
Hello, good morning, everyone. There is a question. Daily flow is morning meditation, evening cleaning, night bedtime meditation. Please confirm the flow and time for each one. As just in the very first question, in the very first answer that we have seen, the daily flow is what you have assumed is right. Morning meditation, whatever time suits you, whatever position or a posture suits you, for time approximately from 15 to 20 minutes to not more than an hour in one session. You can meditate as long as you wish. Second is evening cleaning. In the evening cleaning, you can select a time and a place, as just as in the morning meditation, and then do the evening cleaning from approximately 15 to 20 minutes to 30 minutes. 30 minutes should be sufficient. Night is bedtime meditation. Yes, 10 to 15 minutes or 5 to 10 minutes of deeper connection within our own self with a prayerful heart and a suggestion of prayer. So, this flow is absolutely right. I hope I have answered your question. Thank you.
Do I ignore the unstoppable thoughts during meditation? Yes, you have understood well. We ignore the thoughts and we try and be aware of the source of light or the divine light which is present in our heart. It's basically, let me answer this with an example. Okay, it's our daily life example. During the lockdown we are experiencing it less, but before the lockdown it was a daily thing. uh, Imagine you leaving your home to go to work. There is so much of traffic on the way. We may experience traffic jams, traffic signals where there are so many vehicles. Do we pay attention to each and every vehicle, each and every co-traveler on the road when we are reaching office? We don't. We just take one suggestion when we are leaving, that I'm leaving from home to go to work, and then automatically the path to till the office is very much clear in our minds. And then we are in our own thoughts, we are in our own planning of what is to be done when I reach work and things like that. But really speaking, we don't look at, or we don't say hello even with our mind's attention to everything, everybody in the traffic. Let us treat these thoughts which arrive during meditation as the traffic, and let us gently bring our attention, or continue to keep our attention in our heart, where there is the presence of divine light within the heart. Automatically, with practice, these thoughts will start to wither away, and with the regulation of the mind, our mind will be further and better trained to be focused on the source of divine light present in the heart.
There's one more question. It's just to what Rishikesh ji has said just now. When we start our meditation, our mind start going beyond us. So how can we concentrate on this? As he has just answered the question, the thoughts may bother us, but the best thing is to ignore them. And we don't have to concentrate in a way that we are forcing our mind. We don't have to do that. Very gently come back to your heart. Again, give a subtle suggestion to yourself that I am meditating on the divine light in my heart, and just try to go with the flow. It will help you a lot. There's another question here. Does chanting or reciting help connect better to get rid of the passing thoughts and concentrate better? The way heartfulness meditation practices are prescribed, we are not taking help of anything which is external, be it chanting or be it, hearing the soft voice or soft music, because what we are trying to do here is to connect with that higher self which is within all of us. So in that case, it's just between me and my higher self. So here, the words, the noise, and the soft music, all these external tunes may not be required. So it is better to just try to connect, try to settle in our heart, because the union is the yoga of the heart and mind. And when heart and mind, they are uniting together, there is no scope for anything else. So try to do with the prescribed method, and it will help you a lot. There is one more question, I guess, in continuation with the above question. Any sentence or word repeat to talk in mind to concentrate to light, trying to concentrate but no thought can stop. Please suggest. Okay. When we are giving this suggestion that divine light is present in my heart, is just a very beautiful and a subtle, that is sukshma bhav that we are creating. It's the feeling that we are trying to create within us. So we don't have to repeat this, that divine light. It's okay. Just once we have to give that suggestion to ourselves and let go of ourselves in our heart. What happens is, when we try to concentrate, we are using the force of our mind. And when we are using the force of our mind, the thoughts will arise and they will bother you. So it is best to ignore the thoughts, very gently come to the heart and let go of yourself, because this helps us to get rid of our burden of unwanted thoughts as well. I hope I have answered your question.
Okay, I can't do meditation without guidance. Should I be moving on to unguided meditation? Okay, this is a beautiful question. I'd like to answer it in two parts. One where, as a practitioner, somebody who, you started this practice new, you've been introduced newly to this practice. So it's important we understand what we do it with confidence. So the first part where you say I can't do meditation without guidance, let us understand, when it was said that, at the beginning of the session, that with this final session today you have been enabled to continue with daily meditation practice on your own, which means that now whenever you meditate, you will receive transmission which is in a guided way, and you will feel the effect of it when you meditate. Okay, so rest assured, even if you're meditating by yourself, the guidance of transmission will always be there. Please continue to follow the meditation practice as prescribed every day. What I would recommend is give yourself some time. See, initially, anything that we learn new, we struggle with it, in the initial stages. However, with practice, we definitely learn how to do it in a better way, and we continuously improve it. The more we practice, the more we improve. Secondly, I'd like to bring your attention to something where, instead of saying or starting off by saying I cannot do something, let us always remember, if you think you can, you definitely will. So you can just start off saying, wow, now I have learned how to meditate and I can meditate, so I will meditate. Okay, and these 3 days, since you have already been able to meditate for about 30 minutes, on a daily basis, definitely that much capacity has been increased within you, and that's the capacity of our mind. It's so powerful that whatever you give it to learn, it learns as early as possible. And that's why, be joyous that you've learned it, and be confident that you will be able to do it on a daily basis. Thank you.
There is one question. Actually, it's not a question, it's something very wonderful that they have written. And thanks for this feedback. Thanks for the wonderful classes. I am sure that I may not be able to do this within one day, but I am sure that I can do it with regular practice. Thanks. Thank you very much. Um, we are really grateful for this feedback, and I extend all this feeling to every team member of Heartfulness, every volunteer of Heartfulness. We work as a team, and just as you have said, we all have arrived, or we are gaining the mastery on this meditation by regular practice only. The more we practice sincerely, with our heart, with the right attitude, with feeling that is required, we will definitely succeed. And I wish you all the best. Not only me, it's we wish you all the best. Please do keep in touch in case if you need any help. We all are available for your help. Thank you so much for this wonderful feedback.
Well, also, just to add on something, I'm sure, you all must be thinking, what next? These 3 days are over. What next? I may have so many questions. What if I struggle with my practice? What if I need more support, more help with my daily practice? When I start my practice, maybe I'll need some solutions which I'm trying to, figure out with the daily meditation practice. What next? I'm sure most of you all will be having this question. All of us do have whenever we learn something. So very soon you will know what next, and you know the, that's how we will do that tomorrow. What I would like to appeal to all of you all is, if you all have the time, if you all are really interested, and to know more, have more questions that you want to get the answers for, do join in tomorrow at 11 o'clock for the question answer sessions and the panel discussion. You will really enjoy it, and most of your questions will also get answered. And if you all have any more questions, please shoot.
Uh, I guess there are no more questions. So thank you so much for attending these 3 days master classes. Try to be regular in the practice, implement it in your day-to-day life, and you will see a lot of transformation within yourself. So thank you so much. And as Rushikesh ji has requested and appealed, please do subscribe to this channel so that you'll get a lot of updates regarding the heartfulness meditation practices. So with this, we conclude this session. Hope to see you all tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful day.